my bed. It is 10:09 on New Year's Eve, and my sheets are in the wash, which is why the bed looks a little bit crazy. But I am just sitting here in complete denial that tomorrow is the start of 2025. It's absolutely insane. But today I just wanted to take the time to mentally and physically prepare my space and my mind for the new year. Guess what time it is? It's another shower time! You ready? One thing Nato hates is the shower, but she's a stinky little girl who smells like dust, so it has to be done. It has to be done. I'm so sorry, Nato Bean, but you're gonna smell so good after this. Oh, so cute! Oi, so clean. So clean. There you go. Good shake. Today's lunch doesn't really make sense, but we're just eating some leftovers from the fridge. So in the bowl, I have some silken tofu. This is a little mixture I made yesterday, so I'm gonna just pour that on top. And this is so yummy. I could eat this every day, honestly. It's so good. And then on the other side, we have some remnants of a charcuterie board we made over the weekend. This is popcorn, chive, cheese, and just some meats. And that is my very random lunch today. So good. You ready? Okay. It's a post-lunch walk. It has just occurred to me that it's 11 a.m. and I still haven't had any caffeine yet, so I'm gonna make a quick iced coffee. Friends, what this is. This is my 2025 planner that has just serendipitously arrived at my front doorstep right on New Year's Eve. How perfect is this? I ordered it a couple weeks ago and the timing is just uncanny. Okay, so this is the planner that I ordered for 2025. It is designed by Sofia Coppola. So once you open it up, you get this little note from her that says, "Have a great year." And it's designed to supposed to mimic like her personal journal. So starts with just monthly spreads and notes for every month, and then from there it breaks it down into, you know, weekly planning. And then in the back, I really like that there's a ton of space for notes, as well as she added these cute little, what is it? Okay, this little outline for restaurants to visit, hotels to stay, movies to watch, books to read. And there's a couple pages dedicated to that, which I really like. And then this is the back cover. And then there's 2 ribbons to use to mark your place. And the binding is pink as well. It's just such a cute planner. I like that it's flexible and not too bulky, so it's easy to carry around. So I think this is going to be great for 2025. Okay, I wanted to share my ins and outs for 2025. If you haven't heard of this, it's basically sharing what you're bringing into the new year and what you're leaving behind in the new year. It's a big social media trend, but I think it's a really good way to reflect on the previous year and analyze what things or what energy or what hobbies you want to work on in 2025. Because I've never really been one into New Year's resolutions. It feels too lofty of a goal. So instead, I think that this is a really nice, casual way to prep your mind for the new year. So for my first in, I wrote trinkets. I love a good trinket, especially if it's thrifted. But being very mindful about what trinkets I purchase, not something that's just going to collect dust. I'm probably going to save most of my trinket buying for our honeymoon in Japan. The second in is probably the biggest one that I want to work on this year, and that's video self-expression. I love consuming thoughtful, well-curated lifestyle vlogs, so I'm really trying to do that in 2025, even if no one watches my videos and I just watch them. I just think in the future that it's a really sentimental and special way to look on your life. So yeah, just trying to record more and not being so shy about it or not getting in my head of what other people are thinking. My third in is the do not disturb button, which I have been frequently using recently. Especially at night, I will throw on the do not disturb like right before bed, so I can read and stay off my phone, and that has been very, very good for my mental health. I want to get into more letter writing and postcard writing. I want to frequent more jazz bars. I want to discover more sci-fi. This past year I read the Red Rising series and it was so good, and I can say that it's the best book series I have ever read. I want to eat more whole foods. I love chunky bangles right now. Glasses. I never really wore glasses until this year, and now I've been wearing them every single day. So maybe investing in a new pair. I wrote down cashmere and merino wool for an in, but honestly just any fabrication that's high quality, that's gonna last. And lastly, my last in is more solo movie dates. For my outs, hangovers. Honestly, this has been an out for me for the past maybe 2 years or so. I just don't find pleasure in drinking anymore, so I'm just kind of keeping that wave going. Riding off the coattails of cashmere and merino wool, just consuming less polyester, even if it's thrifted. I just want to be more mindful about the fabrications that I'm bringing into my wardrobe. Texting. I have never really been a big texter, and sometimes it feels really forced for me to, carry on conversations via text. So just being more mindful about my texting, or maybe finding replacements, whether that be more face-to-face conversations, more FaceTime calls, letter writing, stuff like that. Copy culture, reality TV, comparison, because we all know that comparing is the thief of joy. Is that how the saying goes? This is a big one for me. This out is not feeling guilty about relaxing, because even now as I record this video, I'm like, oh my gosh, I could be like working on my freelance writing right now. Am I being the most productive with my time? That is constantly going through my head at all times. So just finding ways to be okay with relaxing and not being 100% productive with my time all the time. My next out is avoiding working out my upper body, because I notoriously just like to work out my abs and my legs. So in 2025, dedicating more time to focus on my back and my arms. And yeah, that pretty much wraps up my 2025 ins and outs. I think it's just a fun way to prep your mind for the new year ahead. Oh! Alright. I am back in my favorite place, bed. And it is January 2nd, and there is nothing like a fresh notebook just waiting for a brain dump. Okay, an exercise I wanted to do was write down things that I thought would be stimulating for my mind, my body, and my soul in 2025. Some notable things for my mind. I really want to challenge myself to learn financial literacy this year. Anything that has to do with money or retirement savings, I completely want to tune out. So challenging myself to sit down and learn something new, because I know that financial literacy is so important. Something for my body. I really just want to incorporate more stretching and strengthening in areas that I have neglected. For my soul, I think out of all of these, the number one thing is just being able to find childlike wonder again. Bobo wants to eat my journal. So this is a really helpful exercise, and I recommend everyone do it.